85 Benjamin Parkway. Benjamin Parkway. 85 Benjamin Parkway.
Hey, Corey's first.
Corey's first this morning already? All right. Oh, okay, I better bring everything up here so I can see the chat. Okay, so Corey's first this morning already? All right. Okay, I better bring everything up here so I can see the chat. Okay. You got your YouTube going?
Yeah, I just.
Yeah. Okay, I got the chat over where it should be. Hey, good morning, Dominique, too. All right. And 43 Whitetail Path.
Dominic, how's it going?
That's at Eagle Ridge. That's a
Corey
different.
and Dominic.
85. Okay. I had to go actually pick up the signs too at 358 Elm Street.
Corey said he got in before the video started. Yeah, that's like Paul Hodges does too.
Yeah. Yeah, I go to yesterday's and
yeah, that address never changes.
Yeah, I just keep going back to yesterday. So then I sit. Sometimes I can just put it up here and wait for it to go up online. So okay. Yeah, Ryan wants it coming soon on. I don't have to make it.
You got any? Do you? That's what I was going to ask you. Do you have any signs you have to make?
Oh, I'm good there. I hate doing these new construction ones. You know, 71 Style Drive, but it's lot 15, and you know it's in different subdivisions.
You got to figure out where the lots are, right?
And see, there's a style of house too, the Carolina, there's the Clearbrook, the Palmer, the Sutherland, the Dunmore, and there's just 1, 2, yeah, there's 6 there. Oop. Did I tell you my adventure yesterday about trying to cash that check?
Yeah.
I gotta wait till September 3rd. Jesus. Oh, good stuff, DJ. Good luck, Abe, by the way.
TJ. Wayne B.
And Wayne B, good morning.
Good morning.
So tell Paul I'm only here till 9 o'clock this morning. They've dropped everything on me in one day.
How many signs are you up to now?
12.
12 signs. Oh my.
11 last night until 20 after 7 this morning. Now I got 12.
Unbelievable.
So if I take 4 down, and 1 going back up, so that leaves me 3 large posts.
TJ's got that interview this morning at 10 o'clock with Walgreens.
Yeah, as I said, good luck there, TJ. Yeah.
Yeah.
Made 4 yesterday, 4 new ones. So 1 up and 1 down. pounds, so that leaves me 3 more. That's 7. And I need 6. Go figure. Huh?
Wow,
I have 1 left over.
cutting pretty close. So you don't have a backstock there of signs, do you?
8, 9, 9.
So this'll leave you one to play
Both
later.
black. I'm gonna have to go buy some more wood. 9 times 0, 0. 9 times 4, 18, 3. Well, by the time I'm done, I'll make $320 today. Huh?
Yeah. Well, if you take your time and gas and everything out of it, you're probably coming out with what 100, 150.
Oh no, I'll burn about $30 worth of fuel, down to 290. So
Yeah, but I'm just thinking your time. If you monetize your time.
Yeah, per day, 150.
Yeah. But in your particular case, just like mine, what else are we going to do with our time? Oh, you got to figure in the Tim Hortons too into that.
Oh yeah, Tim Hortons, couple of them probably, yeah.
Okay.
But and see those 6 that are for Doug Terry, they're all in the same area. Like, I could probably knock them up in an hour. You know what I mean? Maybe. But then I got Port Stanley, got Elmer. So. I had an agent come over yesterday. I was making those posts, and I was cutting with a saw, my radial arm saw. And anyways, I just caught something out of the corner of my eye, and I stopped, and she said, well, I didn't want to come up and surprise you. We were working a saw. You dropped me off some for sale signs. So. Yeah, definitely, TJ. You're going to have to let us know what the outcome is. Hopefully you get something going for you. Oh, yeah, I got a crazy busy day today.
Mia was standing by the door over there. She wanted me to put the magnetic screen back up for her. So.
Oh yeah.
What the hell happened to my feed link here? My whole system's been kind of like crashing lately. This morning when I turned on the big screen TV again, it was blank.
Is that right? Huh.
So I reset the cable box and it came back.
Okay. Little Lama Laura, good morning. Hi, she said all sad at David's appointment with headphones in and borrowing the hospital's Wi-Fi. Hey, what about your appointment, Laura? I thought you were going for one. David was going to drag you kicking and screaming or something.
Yeah. David said you were going to the doctor's today.
Dentist or something, there.
Something.
Yeah, something. I remember something about it.
What photo do you desire for your?
Filipina, good morning. Good morning, Filipina. Yeah, it's just I got a book that tomorrow has not has not had chance. Oh, she's got to book it for
Oh,
tomorrow.
she's got a booked appointment. Oh, okay.
Yep, Filipina, we all wish TJ good luck with his interview at 10 a.m. It's 8 o'clock now, so he's got to be getting ready to head over there. Did you see what little Lama Laura says that she doesn't think that Dominic is human because he never seems to sleep.
Yeah. He's on a lot of different channels there, so yeah.
Yep, he gets around. Yeah, welcome to everybody that's in the chat. We all appreciate you being here. I know there's some people just kind of lurking in the background, and that's fine too.
Yeah.
But you can always participate if
You know, $15 while you sign up on
Oh,
that.
come on. Hate that. Every time you go to a page, it starts up with sound.
Dominic also is multitasker because he's always on 4 streams at the same time. He says he sleeps between midnight and 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Well, you're a better man than I am because in between midnight and 7 a.m. I'm up twice. I got to take a little pee break. Night train. Good morning.
Good morning, Filipina.
And Justin is in the chat.
Yeah, Night Train. Hey, there's Justin.
Laura says, hi, twat. AZ, good morning. AZ is in the chat.
Well, look like Justin there bit the bullet already.
Why? What's that?
He's waiting for a new computer to get there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's out. Is he on the road or did he take today off?
Well, there you go. We'll ask him, eh? Yeah. I don't know. Have you ever got his truck fixed yet or not?
Yeah, last I heard that this truck wasn't working.
Well, last we heard, yeah.
Hey, Marcel. Good morning.
And Marcel, Mike Rennick. Hey, good morning, Mike.
Mike, what's going on?
How did your video last night turn out? Did you you're gonna face it to the east or something, the camera? So
I think that even if you have a regular camera, can't you just record as long as you don't run the battery down? But if you record it on a big enough SD card and then download it, Can't you just speed it up like 10 or 12 times in
Yeah.
editing?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, probably.
I don't know how, on the editor that I use, I know I can speed it up, but I don't know how fast I can speed it up.
You see this?
Uh-huh.
So what does one do at 3 a.m. when you can't sleep? Not that I'm a little anxious or excited getting ready for, go to Alaska. Had Ron Lockwood packing his bags last night.
Yeah.
Couldn't sleep, getting too excited by the sounds of it. Yeah. Hey, speak of the devil, there he is.
There's Ian. Hey, Ron.
Morning, guys.
Good morning.
Well, see, the problem is, Ron, I come on there, and I just happened to look at this thing here, right? There's a 3 a.m. back in bags.
Man, I couldn't sleep.
Ready? Wow.
I planned on doing that tomorrow, but I'm going to go scouting and see where some of the blinds are at with the boss for the outfitter tomorrow. I talked to him yesterday. He goes, Ron, we got a guy, one of the main guys is sick, and I'm not sure if he's going to be guiding. So I have a feeling I'm going to have a really busy season. All right, you two, stop it.
They're acting up out there.
Yeah, this bigger one he's chased everybody off this morning.
Really?
Oh yeah. Ooh.
I don't mean to ruin your fun, Ron, but Chuck Kovacs here, he's already in Alaska.
Yeah.
They're taking us out. This is one of the pictures he took.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, they're out. Look at this, the bear in the background.
Holy shit, that's close. Ooh.
Yeah, those bears, because they can move pretty fast, can't they?
Oh, yeah. I would not want to be that close to a coastal brown. They're the same thing as a grizzly.
Yeah.
And they can snap on a dime, right?
In half a dime. Yeah.
1 minute you think everything's fine, the next thing they're charging you at 45 miles an hour?
Yeah, they can boogie.
Yeah, like holy mackerel, they can run those little buggers.
Yeah. Was that on his Facebook or?
Yeah, it was on Facebook.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll see any coastal brown, but they said there's some coming in. But I'm in the wrong spot. We are in a polluted area of black bears, but there isn't that many coastal browns there.
Little Llama Laura says hi to Ron.
Good morning, Miss Laura. Let me switch over to split view.
Night Train says Kodiaks are really aggressive.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got to watch them.
Dominic says, hey, Ron. AZ says, morning, Ron.
Morning, AZ. And who else was there? Mike or Wayne B. I wanted to say Mike B.
And
Mike.
Justin's in the chat.
Yeah. Mike Rennick, how did your Star Lapse turn out? I know he was working on that yesterday. At least I don't see the turkey this morning.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that you're there and the turkey seen you, they decided no, you know.
They actually didn't seem to run.
They
yesterday
weren't
too.
bothered by your presence, were they?
No, the deer were more of a nuisance to them. Yeah, this bigger one, he's becoming very aggressive with the other buck and doe. It just seems a little early for them to start establishing dominance, but I'm seeing the signs of it though, so that's why I'm going to start being cautious. Because you go up and try and feed them, and then they decide to, get pissed off at one another. I don't want to get in the middle of that.
No. I gotta pitch some peanuts again.
You gonna be nice now?
Okay, Laura, we'll catch you in a while. Laura, they said Dave just finished his appointment, so they're heading back home, I guess. So.
Yeah, that's true, JD. I have been mistaken for a better time or two.
Yeah. Good morning,
right.
JD.
Oh yeah, you got to watch Mike. Yeah, Mike, you're right. Their hooves are like little razor blades. They can cut you open.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Yeah, it's the edges of them, right? They're sharp.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know if you can see that. Those are all signs I have to do today. I got 12 signs to do.
You're gonna be busy.
Oh, yeah. I said I'd Paul, though, I think can only stay till about 9 o'clock this morning because I got to go. I got a lot of crap to do today. And plus, I got a doctor's appointment for an ultrasound and x-ray at 2:30. So I got a full day.
Is JD in the chat?
Yes, he is.
All right, JD.
Yeah, I woke up about 2:30 and started pacing, and I'm like, oh, I got to go pack a bag. So,
Well, how many bags will you end up traveling with?
my suitcase and my camera bag. That's it.
That's it.
My backpack. I'll actually work on that today. Because the Osmo is a new addition to the bag.
Sure.
So I just, what I cringe every time I go through airport security. I mean, this was back, oh gosh, 20 years ago. The Pelican case that is pretty similar to your the type of case that you sent me with the Osmo, Paul.
Yeah.
Pelicans they're good hard, and I send that case up there with my fishing lures. I sent my bear spray in there and a couple other things. But I was traveling to Wichita, Kansas to see my brother, and I had taken all my expenses. That's when he worked at that animal park
Yeah.
And I was going to take the pictures of a lot of the animals there, and I had all my wedding photography gear, like thousands of dollars of stuff. Unfortunately, it was 2 months after 9/11, and I'm in Wichita, and with that Pelican case, well, the guy, he wanted to examine it. And I said, yeah, fine, go ahead. I said, sir, please turn it over. Sir, step back. I said, I need you to turn the box the other way. I said, if you open it like that, everything is going to fall out. And he said, he barked at me again, said, sir, you need to step back. And then all of a sudden I felt this big hand. I turned around and there was like a 9-foot National Guardsman saying, sir, you need to step back. I said, okay. And I looked at the what do you call those guys? TSA. I said, you drop one camera, I will have your job. And this place is going to buy me. I said, this is all my wedding gear. And he said, well, sir, what is it that you want? I said, I want one thing. Turn that box upside down, right side up. So when you open it, nothing falls out. I said, the way you have it set, as soon as you open it, everything's going to fall out. And I said, spend the rest of the day going through it. I don't care, but open the box properly. So he complied. I was getting ready to call his supervisor, but yeah, I just cringed when I don't mind them going through it. It's just like, you worry, how
Yep.
careful they're going to be.
Yep.
So Justin getting a Ryzen 5 with a 1260 Super. Ugh. That's a new computer that's coming today.
Justin, you never did tell us whatever happened with your truck. Did they fix it or not fix it, or you're waiting on it?
Did Justin's computer break down too?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, the question is, Ron, before or after he took the sledgehammer to it?
Oh,
Because that's what he was threatening one day. Says,
Oh.
this thing doesn't straighten up, I'm going to beat the hell out of it.
he posted himself with a banana again. Yeah, TSA. Yep.
Yeah, Paul's sign business is just going absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's you get these spurts. Paul, if I didn't have Doug Terry, I'd have 6 signs to do. So it's not that bad a deal. But it's just my situation because I had to make 4 new posts yesterday just to get it started today. So
Good morning, Stella and Ron.
hey, good morning, guys. Stella and Ron.
Morning.
Oh, Drone Gaming says they fixed it.
Well,
Was
they
that
fixed the car.
I
Is
think
legal?
I think he went on live with a bunch of guys, and maybe they were able to fix his one computer. Oh no, they fixed his truck.
Yeah, they probably fixed the truck is what they did.
Yeah. He says this time it was a brake pedal sensor.
Jesus, they ain't one thing, it's another, right?
Yeah.
I'll show you the bully here.
He's
Yeah, he's the bully.
he's looking at you like, what the hell you doing up there? Get down here with some feed, buddy.
Oh, if I walk over towards the
8.9, 9 points. No.
he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, but that one's starting to branch, isn't it?
Yeah, it's starting to.
Yeah.
And then this guy is one of the ones he chased off like 8 or 9 others.
No kidding. Eh?
Yeah.
Well, you know what that shows you.
Watch this.
You think it's going to be an early rutting season?
I would not be surprised.
Because if we're getting aggressive, that's getting closer.
Here
Oh,
he
look at
comes.
him. He's watching you.
He is.
Okay, I'm here.
I'm here. All right, I'll feed one of you. You guys behave. No fighting.
Be good.
He's being nice.
Yeah. I still got the velvet though too. I'm surprised they haven't. Yeah, I don't know if anybody ever see them when they're starting to take the velvet off their antlers. They look like
Does
crap.
it look like that one closest to you, the one antler or the one spike? Does it? I see a little bit of black on it. Is that where it's starting to rub off, or you see the one on his right?
I've seen them with their velvet on well into September. It's not
Oh,
a-
okay. Well, I would imagine if you start seeing them shedding their velvet, that's a sign that it's going to change quick.
Oh, geez. Damn it. Here come the turkey.
They missed it. They missed their run too.
Yeah. The little babies with them too. It's just the 3. Well, hopefully I should go get my turkey call and see if I can get them to line them up. Yeah, I'll show you.
Well, yeah. I think what Stella might have mentioned, she says she hopes that you had a good trip, was that the bike trip. Now he's getting ready to go for trip number 2.
Yep. See that little one? Oh, there he is.
Yep, the little baby there.
Yeah. Say good morning to everybody.
The deers don't seem to mind them being around, do they?
No. What was that old show? Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Here we are in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Well, those turkey clean up the corn quick.
Do they?
Oh yeah.
Well, they got that beak. They just go down there and grab it, don't they?
Yeah.
Stella, he hasn't gone on his trip yet. He's leaving this weekend.
Yeah, no, what she was talking about when she asked
Oh.
about it, it was
Oh,
back
the other bike trip, yeah.
bike trip, yep.
Little 4-pointer's kind of keeping he's staying back though.
I don't, some of them he's able to touch their nose a little bit, but he can't really pet them.
The one I kind of scratched him under his chin. Oh, buddy.
This guy seems to eat pretty well, though. I mean, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's not sloppy. I think it's this one over here. He gets a whole mouthful of food and then he just slobbers everywhere. I've got corn all over my sidewalk and looks like he's starting to shed his, I guess it would be his summer coat. The winter coat maybe it would be.
Yeah, it looks like he's got long hairs, like he's growing a beard.
Yeah.
Oh, you see, we got the London Air Show coming up September.
Here, buddy. Let me put it in my hand. I think this one will eat out of my hand. Let's see. Yep, you will. You're pretty gentle about it too. That's it, buddy. That's it for the day. That's it for today. Clean up your mess. Let's say my turkey calls down in the garage. If I get up and try to get it, everybody would take off. But
He's ready for more.
oh yeah,
Will he sniff your phone if you put it up there?
oh yeah. No, he's. Uh-oh. See if he runs to turkey now. This one won't hook.
He's got an eye goober, doesn't he?
He does.
You're out of corn though, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to feed these two together anymore. It's getting a little too aggressive. Ugh. You guys are fighting too much. I mean, he's not a bad buck, but
It looks like the front of the smaller spikes down by his head there's a couple of knobs there coming up. One on each side.
yeah, see, yeah, he's. Go ahead, chase him turkey out of here.
We gonna go around, come around the other side? Nope, take him out.
The turkey are heading down the road.
Yep.
You know, I thought the baby turkey would be bigger than that by now.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Hey, there's a run.
Small.
Yeah.
Ah, boo-boo.
All right, that's enough feeding for the day.
What the hell are they going to do when you're gone?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, they'll go to their neighbors.
Oh yeah. They won't starve, that's for sure.
Mm-mm. Not in this neighborhood.
So you haven't had any more encounters with the painted dog?
Nope. No, he I think may have learned his lesson. JD, they will eat the corn out of a barrel of a rifle. The funny thing is, I'll be gone a couple weeks, but they'll remember that sound. This morning it took 20 seconds. I come out, didn't see anything, looked all over, didn't see nothing. And I rattled the corn one time. They came from probably 6 different directions.
Yeah. Hey there, Dave.
Hey guys,
Hey,
David, how you doing?
hey, Laura.
Laura's dreading it because they told me I'm out of action for 12 days.
Well,
So she has to do everything for me.
What's the matter?
I had a biopsy. Yeah.
he's been
Just getting on the bus.
having seizures regularly.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, this is something to do with my legs. Make it find please.
So what's the end result, David? Are they going to be able to stop it? Because it sounds like you're headed towards leg paralysis.
Oh, what the hell? Don't know yet. The results will be in 4 weeks.
Okay. So for 4 weeks, they're sending you home, telling you not to do anything. Let Laura do it all, right?
Yeah, Laura's going to do everything. She said, if I need anything, just click my fingers.
Yeah.
Whiskey, please. Straight away now. Perfect.
Yeah. That's what you call a happy face, David.
A happy face.
Yeah.
That's what it's based when you call it when you realise you're gonna have to do something. Yeah, the first scalpel we tried to use wouldn't cut my leg, so I had to go for something sharper.
Wow. Well, now Laura's got a doctor's appointment. Did she get one, David?
Tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Hopefully. Right, we're off the bus. Yeah, she's ringing him tomorrow. Whether she likes it or not.
So, David, when you tell her to do something, she snaps too, or do you get a little bit of resistance?
I got a lot of resistance.
Get a lot of resistance.
Click my fingers and she's like, piss off. She's as bad as Sparky.
Oops.
Right, where are we going?
And Laura says thanks for Stella says thanks for showing the deer, Ron.
Oh, you're welcome. Yep.
And Stella says hi to David.
Hi everyone. I'm gonna have to watch the screen back later. Mr. Deer.
Now, how far do you have to walk?
We're actually looking for somewhere to get some food.
Oh, breakfast, lunch. No, lunch over there.
Yeah, and then it's a 3-hour bus journey back.
So what are you going to get? A nice big thick steak?
I don't think so. I'm a vegetarian. I'll be lucky if I get a sandwich. Right, anyway, guys.
Okay, David, thanks for stopping by. Tell Laura, take care.
Oh, I can't hear him anyway. He said, tell him to take care. You want to say goodbye?
Hey, Laura, hey, David,
What was that?
thank Laura for letting me come in last night on her. I was trying to play the game here last night.
Yeah, Ron, the only thing is that game night,
Welcome all the time, Rob.
if that game night, if you don't know how to get in there and do it, it's really complicated.
Well, yeah, I learned.
Yeah.
You had
Right, I better go because it's starting to dig up right beside of me.
Okay. All right, David. Yeah,
Bye.
bye-bye. And here comes Justin.
Hey, Justin.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. So what happened yesterday was, remember that brake pedal sensor that they replaced a couple weeks ago?
Yep.
Well, there wasn't aligned correctly or to where the brake pedal was hitting it. And my brake lights were on again the other night and I didn't know it. And when I woke up, my battery was dead. So they had to tow me to the shop.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Oh, kick me out.
Okay, will do, buddy.
But yeah, when I got out of the truck at 4 o'clock, I didn't know that my brake lights were on because, you don't see them during the daytime. You can't really tell if they're on. And I
Especially
didn't walk.
that.
Yeah, and I didn't walk to the back of my car. I just got out of the car and went in the house. And since the sensor wasn't hitting the pedal, it wasn't telling me that the lights were on. So I didn't know that. And it wasn't the headlights, just the brake lights. And so the battery died and they had to tow me to the shop. They didn't even get to my house till 10:30, the tow truck.
Wow.
And then I got out of the shop at around 1:30, like 1:20 or somewhere around there. And they had to do a scheduled oil change. They had to readjust the brake sensor, put a new battery in, all that crap.
So what did you do? Have to ride in the tow truck over there?
Yeah, I just rode with the tow truck driver. We had to go to Lake Wells because the Tire Kingdom where I live at in the town I live in doesn't have any mechanics right now. And half the Tire Kingdoms are shut down 2-3 days out of the week because they don't have anybody.
Wow.
Hey, Justin, did you ever get your old YouTube page straightened out or figure out what happened? Or
No, I contacted Google. They had me fill out a form with a bunch of information. And then they emailed me back like, what was it, 2 days ago or a day ago, and told me that I didn't give them enough information and they weren't going to release it to me.
really?
Even though I filled out a whole sheet of crap and gave it to them. Like they wanted previous passwords and all this other crap. I gave it to them. But the only way I can get into it is the email is telling when I do the 2-step notifications from my phone number, Sarah's phone number, and her email, it says I have to go to my Gmail to get the code to unlock it. I was like, well, I can't get into my damn Gmail. So how the hell am I supposed to get the code? It sends a code to our phones and her email, but then when I put it in, it tells me I have to do another code that's in my Gmail. Well, I can't access it. It logged me out of everything. So how the hell am I supposed to do that?
It's almost like some of those computer tech support, well, go onto your computer and go to the reason I'm calling you is the computer won't turn on.
Right.
You idiots.
And it's just, and like I said, they contact me back and said I didn't give them enough information. So I'm going to try again and see if I can get it. But temporarily I started a brand new Gmail account and I moved all my stuff over to that, my banking stuff, everything.
Oh, can they send that code to your new Gmail?
No, that's the whole thing is like Sarah's Gmail was my secondary, like my 2-step verification Gmail.
Oh.
And plus we had my phone number and her phone number on there. So they could either text us both the code or email Sarah's email for the code. But when it sends it to either one of the three, then it tells me I have to go into my Gmail to get the code that they sent me in my Gmail. And I'm like, well, how the hell am I supposed to do that? This is just a vicious circle. That makes no sense.
Yeah. I'm wondering, I've never heard of a case like that, but like I actually have a Yahoo account as well. I have a Yahoo and a Gmail. They're the same name. It's just one at Gmail and one at Yahoo. I wonder if that might not be a bad idea to get yourself a Yahoo, as a secondary, backup.
Well, I actually do have a Yahoo account because I use it as my Apple ID.
Right.
So I actually have one, but I don't ever use it to actually like email or anything. I just have it as an Apple ID on my phone, separate from my Gmail. But that's the thing is like I had the two-step verification set up just for this reason, and then it's not working. It's saying that I have to go into my Gmail to get the code after I go through the two-step. Didn't work, so I contacted Google, and then they're telling me, "Oh, well, you didn't give us enough information, so we can't verify that you're the owner of the account, so we can't give it back to you." And some people I've read online, like I went on YouTube to watch some videos of some people that had the same problem, and they said it took them anywhere between a month to 3 months before they finally got their email back.
Jesus jumpins. And I guess it's all done online. There's no phone contact.
There is a Google phone number that you can call, but they literally tell you on the electronic, like they tell you when you're going through the little prompt menu that they don't ask for any Gmail information over the phone. So you have to go online to do it.
Well, I'm just wondering if you went on the phone and say, "Listen, you idiots," in a nice way. Here's my situation, without, what do I do? It's maybe, yeah, nobody wants to do anything on phone. Everything's online. It's like you buy any product anymore. Nothing comes with instructions.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I've been trying for the last week and a half now. But like I said, so what I did temporarily, because Sean said, well, it kind of does sound like maybe your YouTube or your email was compromised, like maybe somebody got into it.
Right.
And I was like, he's like, but it is possible that you just got locked out of it, because it was kind of funny, right? Because I got locked out of it like 2 days after they banned me for a week off YouTube. All of a sudden I got locked out of my account. Because they banned me for a week because of a Biden post that I posted like 8 months ago. And they got pissed off about it. And like I said, it's just kind of funny that it all happened a couple days after that, and then they're not letting me back into it.
Are you by yourself?
What do you mean?
Oh, no, I just had a doe walk up beside me.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I was listening to you. She just snuck up and was peeking through the railing.
Hey, Ron, look at this.
Holy cow. Who is
Dude.
that?
I don't know who it was, but it was just on Facebook. But holy mackerel, all the salmon are red, so they're spawning, right? So
Yeah.
But anyway, big bear there trying to catch one.
yeah, I saw that picture of Chuck, man. They took a little bit of a risk to taking that picture.
They are. That's way too risky. Oh, no.
I mean, that's your typical tourist, though, in Yellowstone, right?
It is. It is. Every year there's somebody attacked in Yellowstone or charged because they've gotten too close to a bison or a bear. Every year.
Yeah, I watched that video not too long ago of that guy that they said was like, he thought he was like all cool with the bears at Yellowstone and stuff. I guess this happened, I think, back in the early 2000s. And he was like getting real close to him and always hanging around him and shit. Well, then him and his girlfriend decided they were going to go out in the middle of nowhere in Yellowstone and camp. And there's actually a video recording. You don't see it, but you hear the audio recording, and the bears are just tearing them apart. It was
Yeah.
fucking wild. I was like, holy crap. The guy got too comfortable, thought he was like God with the bears, and
Yeah.
he
The
went and
ladies
camped
came.
out.
Yeah, it's stupidity.
Well, he camped out right where they like congregate. Like,
Yeah.
they said this area of where they went camping is like a huge bear area. Like, there's like hundreds of them out there just congregating. I was like, man, like,
You know, when I hike out there, I mean, they could be anywhere, but there's a method of how you hike. You go so far, you scan, and you see one, the first thing you want to do is check the wind. I usually take one of my things I take with hunting. It's a little bottle of, it's almost like baby powder, and you give it a little squeeze and the powder goes up in the air and you can see which way the wind's going.
so the
You
key
can't-
is
you always
don't
wanna stay
base yourself.
downwind of 'em.
So the key is don't base yourself in beef broth before you go out there, right?
Yeah, that's generally.
You gotta go outside?
Oh,
Want to go outside?
well,
No.
you're new.
Yeah, because they can smell like what, like 10 miles or some crazy
Oh,
crap
God,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. This guy's new. I haven't seen him before. Doesn't got a lot of points, but he's wide. Mhm.
What are you doing up there?
Oops. He's
Oh,
pretty
wow.
well.
Got a big old rack on him, don't he?
He does. He's only a 2x3. Yeah, he's wide. I really wish poor Oliver, man. I just have a bad feeling about him. It's either one of two things. Either he's, getting towards hunting season, they seem to disappear, or something happened to him. He was nice.
Evening all.
Wow,
Hey,
that's white.
Dominic.
Hey, Dominic.
Hello, Mama.
Sean got his
What?
tags to go crane hunting this year. He got two of both his tags.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. I sent him a picture the other day of the cranes that are, they're protected down here, but they're allowed to hunt them up there where Sean's at. And I
These
sent,
guys are fed.
I sent him a picture and he was like, I got 2 tags for those things. Go grab 2 of them for me. I was like, hell no. Because like down here, we can't touch those cranes, but where he lives, you can get tags for them every year and hunt them. Down
That's
here,
it.
you're not even allowed to look at them, though.
Yeah, that computer you're getting there, they don't look too bad there, Justin.
No, it's pretty nice. I'm
Yeah.
doing payments on it because I don't have the money to pay it off in full. So
Yeah.
I needed something better.
Yeah, well, it's not bad. i5 Ryzen's not bad. And got 8 gigabytes, but you can upgrade all that stuff.
Yeah, I can't touch it though until I pay it off. But yeah, it's plenty for what I need now, and then later on I can always upgrade it.
Yeah. But it got 6 gigabytes of video card though.
Well, that one, no, that one has this. I couldn't find the link for the one that I got from the company I got
okay.
it from, but because I was on my phone and I was trying to get it and they wouldn't let me copy it. That's the one from Walmart. It's identical except for that one has the 6 gigs. Mine has the 4 gigs. Mine's only got the 4. That one's got the 6.
Want to go tight? Come on. Let's go. Go tight. One more time. Come on. Let's go tight. One more time. No? No, I guess not.
It's okay, Mark. Come here.
But yeah, I had to be here today to pick it up because they want to check my ID and stuff when they deliver it. So I have to be here. So they were supposed to be here last night by 7 and they never showed up. So I got to wait till 10 o'clock and call them, find out what time they're going to be here. They don't
Oh, yeah.
open till 10. So.
Oh, dough there now this time.
And then I got to go to my sister's this weekend and get 2 more monitors because I'm going to do set up another system for the kids out in the living room.
You know, the funny thing, beginning of the summer, none of these doe would come up to me.
Now, would you walk around them if they were comfortable, like enough for you to get up and walk around them, or would you kind of stay up on the porch?
No, if you notice, like her, I started to come down the steps and she backed off. A couple buck up there in the neighbor's yard.
Because I'm assuming even if they were comfortable with you enough to walk around them, if you happen to spook them or something, they could kick or something, huh?
They kind of like you to be at or below their level. When you stand above them, that kind of makes them nervous.
Right. They want you in like a non-threatening position.
Right, exactly. Man, you must have been hungry. You ate the whole bowl all by yourself. You're welcome.
I was asking Sean, I was like, what do those cranes taste like? Because I was curious. He said they taste just like a ribeye. I was like, interesting.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, I would have never thought that a bird would taste like a fucking ribeye steak. He goes, yeah, they taste just like a ribeye. I was like, oh.
I've never had it.
Yeah, I told him he was talking about, I told him I said I was trying to get him to see if he would send me one in the mail, like on some dry ice to try out. Because we can't hunt them down here, so it's completely illegal down here to even look at them.
She won't eat out of my hand. Well, maybe she will. Nope, she don't like it.
Yeah, but he said it's like a red meat too. I was real surprised because most bird meat isn't like that.
Yeah, I've never hunted them. I don't even know if we got them. I'm sure we got them here.
Well, like I said, I just would have never thought they would have tasted like a damn piece of beef.
Yeah,
you don't think about that when you think of bird.
See, everything should taste like chicken. Paul's not sure his bell can be trusted.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I would have thought. Like I would have thought it would have been like a turkey or something like that, but just more gamey.
Justin Zach's body spray would attract all.
I know mountain lions and shit, they like colognes and stuff like that. That's how some of I was watching a thing about how they the like game wardens and stuff go out so they can tag them, you know, with trackers and stuff to keep an eye on them. That's how they were doing it. They were like putting like different types of colognes and shit on like logs and stuff, and then they would start rubbing up against it, kind of like cats do with catnip.
Yeah.
And then they would, you know, tranquilize them. That's how they would attract them to a certain area, and then they would be waiting in the bushes and tranquilize them so they could tag them and everything.
Go ahead, piss her off.
Yeah.
Get your ass kicked.
Well, guys, sorry, but I got to go get my day started. So,
Okay, Paul.
Enjoy. Good luck.
Yeah.
I got some running to do today. So,
Mm.
but anyway, so okay, guys, we'll see you tonight, hopefully. So,
Yep.
All right,
Sounds
Paul. Have a
good.
good day.
yep. See you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Paul, you gonna stay on? I was gonna grab another cup of coffee.
Yeah, we'll stay on for a little while. I'm just paying bills here, but yeah.
Balancing the old checkbook there, Murray.
Yeah, well, when you're on Social Security, you get your Social Security auto deposit on a certain day. Mine is today, so.
Yeah, I've been paying a lot in the Social Security, man. They've been taking like $30, $40 at each one of my paychecks. Let's see, what was it? I saw yesterday. How much was it they took out? Let me look. I want to say it was around $40. That's why I'm just glad we don't have to pay state taxes, man. Fuck. Yeah, they took out, what was it? Yeah, $40 for Social Security and $10 for Medicare tax. That's all they're taking out.
Wow. Oh, in an hour, TJ's got his interview with Walgreens.
Oh, the actual store.
Yep.
Hopefully he gets that.
Yeah, I think he really needs it because he's feeling kind of down.
Well, I mean, I'm sure too, they're probably getting to the point now where, you know, the bills are coming up and all that stuff. You know, you can only be out of work for so long, and then all that stuff starts creeping up on you.
Yeah, I would imagine his wife isn't real happy about it either, you know?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It gets stressful, right? Because you can get by for, you know, a few weeks without a job, but then it starts catching up and all the bills start coming in for that month and everything else.
Yep, exactly.
And then usually you have to wait at least a week or two before you get your first check. So then that can put you even farther behind. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll get you a little more.
So hopefully you'll find something soon.
Yeah,
But you know, he should be fine at a Walgreens store because that's not a lot of. I mean, it's just a bunch of little things you're stocking on shelves and stuff. So it's not a bunch of heavy lifting or nothing like that.
right.
So he should be okay.
Yeah, this makes me feel like a lamb chop. Come walking across the porch and they're all sitting there like
they're staring at you. They're not looking at you as you. They're looking at you as food, right?
Oh, exactly. We're gonna have to go eat at the Joneses next week.
Yeah, but Ron will be thinking about you guys. Yep.
So what day do you leave, Ron?
What's that, Justin?
I said, what day are you leaving?
Sunday morning. I'll be heading out of here about 4 a.m. Heading to Salt Lake City and then fly out Tuesday morning, like 6. We're supposed to land in Petersburg about 1:30 their time, which would be they're 2 hours. So yeah, I should land about the time you're on in the afternoon, Paul. If I can, I'll give you a little view of the harbor there. I can't remember how the cell phone service was in town. It wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, up in Alaska, it's very spotty.
I mean, I know when you leave town, I can't fly the drone anywhere near town there because the one Coast Guard station is right there. And I don't like to risk that. Yeah, my suitcase completely packed except for one sweatshirt I'm gonna wash. And that's the only thing left to put in the suitcase.
Yeah, I start my vacation Tuesday night.
You gonna go anywhere or do anything?
No, I just Sarah took a couple days off and I took 3 days off. Plus we have the 3-day holiday weekend with Labor Day. So I'll have 6 days off.
Yeah, Labor Day already. Good God, where does the summer gone?
Hopefully it's left. I'm about tired of it. I enjoy our 3 or 4 months of winter here in Florida. I would say we get about 5 months of decent weather where it's not bad.
Maybe someday, Justin, I know it'd be kind of expensive, but come on up this way. I'll do with you what I did to my buddies last week and, take you to all the sites and everything I can. I got friends here. Girl I used to work with in Pennsylvania, her and her husband are here. They're with 3 or 4 other couples. And I thought they were going to meet up with me yesterday. They wanted me to come to Rapid City. I just don't have the time to drive over there right now. But they want to come to Devil's Tower. I said, if you come over here, I'll meet up with you. But then they're like, oh, we'll be over tomorrow. And then I got a text yesterday morning. We got a full schedule over here tomorrow. They went to Crazy Horse, Mount Rushmore, Needles, all the places I told them to go. And they found out, yeah, this is a full day. Filipina is in.
I want to go to that place where you were at, where the hot tub was at, man. Those mountains were some scenic mountains, man.
That was, yeah, unfortunately, you can't get there right now.
That place was beautiful looking in the background there.
Yeah, that's on the the north side of Yellowstone, right in Gardner, Montana. I think I'm trying to remember the highway number. It goes out of Livingston, Montana, off of Interstate 94. Yeah, Livingston, Montana. It's like 40 some miles to Gardner. And that's where all that major flooding was on the north side of the Gardner, Montana is like a mile or 2 outside of Yellowstone, the north entrance of Yellowstone. That's where I stayed last year, but that's where it was. But that whole road, and I actually wanted to go there this fall. There is a what's it called? Tom Miner Road. It's a dirt road that goes back in the woods for about 20 miles. And they say in the fall, it's full of grizzly back there. I wanted to go back, but yeah. Yeah, it was a fun night there last Christmas Eve.
Yeah, video of those mountains, drone footage of those mountains, like when it was snowing back there. Oh, that would be nice looking.
Sitting in a hot tub and there's snow up behind you. Yeah.
Well, it's like when people go to those hot springs and places like that too. There's some really good hot springs. I think they're either in Arizona or Nevada.
There's some in Nevada. There was some. I know out near Elko. There was a place now out near Elko. Elko is on the very eastern side of the state, pretty close to Utah. There was a place we used to go to.
Yeah, my dad used to go to the one, I think it was Nevada. He used to go to the hot springs there all the time when I was little.
There's a couple pretty close to Sean. Well, my one friend is going on the Alaska trip with me. When I go to his house, I usually try to visit them once a year. But we go, it's maybe 20 miles from their house. They're down in southeastern Idaho. But there's a couple, this one really nice place. It's really neat. It's big. And there's different pools at different levels. The water temperature is different. It depends on how warm you want it.
Oh, wow.
It's really nice. There's one, Hot Springs, South Dakota, where I work. There's one there. It's an indoor, it's a hot springs, but they made a swimming pool out of it. I remember the one time Michelle and I were down there. God, we had this old couple come up to us, said, "You two are like two 12-year-olds. We're swinging on the ropes and up and down the sliding board, and we're having a hell of a good time." Yeah, it's called Evans Plunge. I think the water temperature is 89 or 90 degrees year round.
Oh, wow.
The thing that's really cool about that town is that the creek that runs, all around town is fed by a hot springs. And when it's super cold outside, all the steam comes up off the creek, and it puts ice all over the trees. And if you get there right at the right time of the morning when the sun's coming up, and it's really cool. All the ice hanging from the trees. And
what's your plans today, Murray?
Well, right now just paying bills, but not a lot. I've got to go down and pay my water bill, and you have to go down there, and you've got to drive up. But and then I've got to get Mia refills on 2 different prescriptions. And
you have a doggy pharmacy?
Then I need to go buy about 4 more bags of peanuts. And they're $32 a bag.
Sweet Jesus, Paul.
And that'll last me about 2 weeks, maybe.
Holy cow. Woo. Now you talk about my deer being spoiled. Holy cow.
Yeah. Well, the sad part of it is a bag of peanuts, unsalted in the shell peanuts, are not cheap.
Apparently.
You think they would be cheaper because they're not, roasted or anything like that.
Well, they're still dried out, they still have been roasted, but they're non-salted, so they don't go into the salt brine and in the shell. because the squirrels and everybody, they like to shuck their own shells.
Wow.
Does that make a big old mess on your lawn or what? All those shells?
Oh yeah. That's why I have to, the zero turn, I got baggers on it, so it picks all those shells up.
Oh, okay. You got like a vacuum thing?
Yeah. Yeah, when you go over, when you're mowing the lawn, it sucks everything up, goes up a tube and into the 2 bags on the back, and then you got to dump the bags.
Okay. So Bo has found a new spot to hide during
Oh yeah. How's he doing?
thunderstorms. Oh, he's doing good during the thunderstorms. He likes to get under the blanket and hide next to me. He literally will get up on the bed with me and then he'll crawl under the blanket and hide.
Yeah.
He does not like thunderstorms at all.
No. My golden retriever used to jump in the shower. She'd get behind the shower curtain during lightning storms.
Oh, he's a big old baby.
Yeah, my cat just jumps under the bed.
Oh, your cats are affected by it too, Dominic?
Yeah, one. I've got 2. One is very skittish and gets anxiety and jumps under the bed, and the other one just sleeps it off.
Oh, my cats could care less about thunderstorms. They don't even pay attention to them.
How is the dog with the cats, Justin?
The first day I brought him in, he didn't even pay attention to him. He doesn't care 2 craps about the cats. He doesn't pay attention to any animals. He likes to chase lizards out in the yard on his but that's about it. Other than that, like if he sees another dog, he wants to play with them. But other than that, he's not aggressive at all towards other animals.
See, Mia's not looking to play with another dog. Mia's looking to chew him up on another dog.
Bo is a good find, I'll tell you what though. He's good with kids, he's good with other animals.
Well,
Kind of the perfect dog.
his favorite is your daughter, isn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Oh, yeah.
he's a cheater, Justin, because you're the one that rescued him.
Yeah.
And then he sides with your daughter.
Yeah, he likes he spends a lot of time with my oldest. But like I said, whenever he gets scared, he wants to come in and lay with me. He hides under the blanket and he'll lay on top of
You're
me.
his safety then.
Yeah, he definitely, when he's scared, he'd rather be with me. Like if I'm in my room, like my computer room, or I'm in the bedroom, as soon as he hears thunder, he runs right to me and lays under my feet. But like I said, he's a good dog though. He's all around pretty good. And then somebody comes to the door, he does alert, like he'll run to the door barking. So I like that part because like he's not aggressive, but he has this really deep bark. So I kind of like the fact that if somebody comes to the door, they're not going to really want to open the door. They're not supposed to, It's a little bit of a deterrent.
Yeah, Filipina says, good luck and have fun on your coming trip, Ron.
Oh, thank you, Filipina.
Little does she know about the bonus stopover.
Yeah. I don't know which one I'm looking forward to most.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. You know what? It doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah. I can see me now getting on the plane. Well, hello, sir. You seem very smiley and happy today.
Yeah,
Nice to
right.
see you too.
Yeah, and I feel a little lighter too.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah,
gotta take
That's good.
Yes.
take Bo actually next week and get his nails trimmed. His nails are quite sharp.
You don't do that yourself?
No, because he's got those black toenails where you can't see where the cuticle
Yeah.
is. So I
Pain
don't
is.
want to cut them and hurt them,
Yeah.
Well, I have, but Mia won't let me do it. But the other dogs, I've got a little. It's a nail trimmer. It's got little holes in it, different sizes, and it spins. It's like a Dremel thing, you know. And you just kind of work on their nails and you look at it, because when you start to see the black, that's when you stop.
Yeah.
Well, his nails are all black. You can't see through them at all, so
Yeah,
it's
but you
hard
don't
to
have
tell.
to see through them. If you ever watch when they trim them, they're looking at the back of it, and when they see a little black dot, that's when they're getting to the quick.
And honestly, I don't know if he would let me trim his nails, to be honest with you, because I haven't tried. So
Yeah.
I don't know how he would react.
Well, I
He's never.
guess the best way to get them ready to even try it is start playing with their paws a little bit. Like, get used to you having their paw in your hand, or you give them a rub like this or whatever. Otherwise, you grab their paw and they go, oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I mean, I don't think he would do anything anyway. He's not aggressive at all. He's a big baby.
Well, the other thing, first time you go to do anything like that is have somebody with you where they can kind of like, caress him or whatever while you're playing around with his paws.
Because I think I want to say the PetSmart. I think they charge like $20 to do a nail trimming or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to take them and have them do it.
Paul Murray, you have your phone there with you?
Yeah.
I'll send you a text.
Okay.
He's a good boy, Bill. Yeah.
Oh, are you at home today, Justin?
Yeah, because I have to wait for this computer to come. They want to check my ID because it doesn't match up to my address because it's not. So they want to make sure that I live where I say I live. So they said they have to deliver it and check my ID when they deliver it.
My God, that JD's got. JD wants to know, Justin, if Sarah can trim the dog's nails when she does yours. Mike Night Train, I saw. I was reading back in the chat there. Are you getting better and getting ready to be released from the mean old physical therapist? And the bolt cutters are a bit big. See,
yeah, because he should be about ready to go back to work in the next few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Everything went okay. As long as he doesn't have no setbacks.
Yeah. Did you get that, Paul?
No, I didn't.
What? Paul Murray.
It did a ding, and then there was nothing there.
Was it a video or a picture, Ron?
No, I just sent him a regular text.
Okay, I was gonna say because if it's a video, it might still be loading. Yeah, sometimes that takes a minute or so.
Well, I'm going to have an easy day. I did all of the hard work yesterday. God, I'm sitting here looking at all that stone I did yesterday. Thank God my Jay come up with that Bobcat. I would love to have one of them. That's weird, Paul. You can't find it.
No.
Send me a text message.
So I figured out how to be able to look at the chat while on Zoom on my phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, YouTube added a new picture-to-picture that you can turn on in your settings.
Uh-huh.
So I can swipe up and have you guys one at a time on the screen and then actually see the whole YouTube page. There's a picture-in-picture setting now. YouTube, you used to only be able to do that with YouTube. if you paid for YouTube Premium, but they added it as a feature now for everybody, as far as I know. At least here in the US, they did.
I got a phone call. I'll be with you in a minute, Ron.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's beta or not. I think it's in beta right now, so I don't know if everybody has it. But there's a setting in your if you have it, there's a setting in your YouTube setting to where you can turn it on, and then when you swipe up on YouTube, it won't close YouTube out. It will put it on its own little screen, and then you can go into other apps while you're watching YouTube.
Oh.
It's in the settings.
Huh. Yeah, it's and I noticed on the phone, like on here, like you put that little @ sign and then you start to type the person's name. There's Carol. Truck is all packed, gonna get breakfast, and 4 of us heading out to Devil's Tower. We'll visit Long, headed to Cody after your place. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you guys go to, if anybody's interested in it, you go to your settings in YouTube, go to general, and then scroll down, and there's a picture-in-picture mode that you can toggle on.
No,
And then when you
wait, hold
Do
on.
what?
You have to be in Zoom
No,
first?
no. What I'm saying is it works like if you're watching just YouTube on your phone, like you're not
Okay.
streaming or anything, you can swipe up on YouTube and it will put YouTube in its own little like TV box on your screen, like picture in picture.
Okay, hold on, man.
And then,
Let me.
so click on your
The
picture
polls.
in YouTube,
Uh,
your little picture up in the corner, click on that.
Paul. There's Paul. Okay.
And then on YouTube.
Oh, there we go. All right. So I've got Paul's thing. Well, actually, I've got the chat. Yeah, it's down below.
So you're in your own little window then?
Yeah, it actually has its own window up above, and the chat's down below.
Yeah, so yeah, you have it already turned on then. But
Oh.
even when you're just watching YouTube on your phone and you're not doing anything else, you can
Right.
swipe up on YouTube and it won't close YouTube out.
Really? Like,
Yeah,
let me
and then
go to- go to
yeah.
like a different channel or something. All right, so I'm watching. Hold on, got rid of the advertisement here.
Now, it may not be available to everybody in all countries because, sometimes when YouTube does updates, it takes a while to get to before they do it in other countries. Like when we had the shorts upload button appear on our YouTube, Matt didn't get it for like another month after we did in Australia. So
Okay.
So some of you guys in the chat in other countries may not have the ability to do it yet, but it will be coming. But you used, like I said, the only way you were able to do that with YouTube before is you had to pay for YouTube Premium to have that ability. Now they just have it on for everybody, even if you don't have YouTube. But it's really cool. Now you can pull up the chat. You can just swipe up that and have that above the channel and just look at the chat. And you can make the screen bigger by, I think, yeah, if you like pinch your fingers like you're zooming in on the screen, you can adjust the size of it.
Right.
You can make it really tiny or somewhat big.
Oh man, you get somebody on the phone, it's just like yickety, 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 yickety. I kept saying, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, bye. Thank you.
Later, Filipino.
Okay, let me see.
But that makes it nice now, though. when you got freaking when you're using Zoom on your phone, because I hated that, man. You can never look at the damn chat. I think that's so stupid they don't have that feature.
I'm not getting anything, Ron.
No?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm texting my friend. They're going to come visit.
What's up, Corey? Oh, Corey, did you see the? Hold on. I'm sure. Where's that link at? Let's see here.
I guess I better go buy some more coffee.
Yeah, I gotta go buy peanuts for Christ's sake.
Jesus. I
It's
pay.
about- it's costing me about $80 a week.
Wow. I paid
There, Corey.
$14 for hey Corey.
A bag of corn?
Yeah.
Well, I
that
wish.
allowed me- sometimes it depends on how much I feed them, but up to a month.
They come in 10-pound
Damn it.
bags, the peanuts do, and they're $32 a bag.
Woo! Man, you
Freaking
must like them squirrels.
stupid link.
Well, you know, when you're by yourself, just me and I almost look like I'm like they're an extension of my family. They'll actually come up and knock on the window when they want some.
That's funny.
Or if I open the door and I go, they come a running.
Let me try and send you another. I just sent you another text. Should just say test on it.
Okay.
See if that one works.
Oh yeah. 9:25. I
Yeah.
finally got it. Test 9:35. Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
Corey, check that link out in the chat. See what I just got today. I mean, it's not the most high-powered one, but it's a start.
Yep, you're spot on, Ron. Spot on.
Yeah.
But to each their own, right?
Exactly. It'll be good to see Carol and Tom. They are kind of partially responsible for me being out here. They have a farm.
What'd they do? Run you out of town or what?
No, they had a good sized farm back home, and my neighbor and good friend, we used to go to her place every weekend, every other weekend or so, and shoot groundhogs.
Ah,
Everybody hates ground because all they are is they dig holes. And yeah, Justin, be thankful you don't have groundhogs down in Florida.
well, are groundhogs like the same family as gophers? Because you know you've been like Caddyshack. Remember the gophers?
Yeah, no, groundhogs are a lot bigger. Kind of similar critters. They burrow under
Probably
the ground.
same family type of thing.
But the funny thing with groundhogs is, and Tom and Carol always wanted their groundhogs, like shoot them, come up and shoot as many as you can. But once they see you, or once you fire one shot, they go down in the back in their holes. You don't see them for hours. And sitting up there one day, and my neighbor said, he goes, Ron, we need to go out west and shoot prairie dogs. I'm like, well, really? How do we do that? Next, the following summer was our first trip to South Dakota to shoot prairie dogs.
Wow.
And we come out very inexperienced. I brought, I think, 2 guns and I don't know, about 500 rounds. Well, the final year we came, we had 12 guns and nearly 7,000 rounds in the car.
Oh my
we got
God.
we got stopped in Chicago or outside of Chicago for speeding. The cop asked, "Do you gentlemen have any weapons in the car?" And I'm like, "Yeah, what time do you get off work? It's going to take a while to go through." I said, "We're on a hunting trip." I said, "There's 12 guns and several thousand rounds in the back. Everything's under lock and key. Everything's legal, you know." But
Well, wouldn't you think that somebody in this day and age would make a round smoke bomb or something that you pull the pin and throw it down their hole and it would kill them?
Oh, they do. They have gas them. Yeah. Here in South Dakota, they I guess the prairie dogs are known to carry like a type of plague,
A disease, yeah.
and they go out, and the hard part with that is, the dangerous part with that is, ranchers will go out, and they may have banned that, I don't know, but they used to poison them. Well, the problem with that is you start killing all the little prairie dogs. Well, then the birds of prey come in to eat the prairie dogs, and then that poison gets passed on to them. And
yeah, because and Caddyshack was funnier than hell. He tried everything he tried to flush them out and everything like that. And it showed the running through the tunnel, and it's like and finally then he took and put dynamite down there, and he just blew the hell out of everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, we used to do too is we'd find out they always have a front door and a back door.
Yep.
So we'd put a gas thing down their front door, and we'd go sit and wait at the back door. And they'd pop up out of there, and boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to see him do that all the time in the alfalfa fields in California, in Southern California.
Yeah.
They'd get the gophers and all that crap that would be down in there.
Yeah.
They weren't prairie dogs. I think they were just gophers.
Yeah. The funny thing, up at our Bismarck base, they built the new hangar over by the control tower, and apparently it's the medic's job. We have two they're just a shitload of those, I guess they call them ground squirrels. They're just running all over, and they're digging little holes all over the place. Well, somebody thought it was a good idea. We need to try and get rid of the ground squirrel population. So the mechanics had brought in two little, those what they call live traps, and they're catching ground squirrels every day. They put bread, in the trap, and the squirrels go in there, and it's the medic's job to go out, grab the cage, dunk it down in they have a big 55-gallon drum barrel of water.
Drown them.
Because they're
I would think you'd go transplant them to the other side of town.
No, they're so destructive. That's the bad thing about, and I realize people don't.
My neighbors hate the fact that I feed the squirrels.
Yeah.
Because they go over and they plant the seeds in their lawns.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, I see them. They run across the street, dig, 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 put it down, dig, dig. Then they, if you ever watch a squirrel, then they pat it down, like nobody will notice. Oh, yeah.
You should try and capture that on film sometime. That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah,
There you go, Rob.
They pat it back down. They'll dig it out. They got the peanut in their mouth. They'll dig out a little hole. They'll put the peanut in the hole, and then they turn around with their front paws and just like you would pat something down.
Oh, they're buddies. Justin.
Yeah, they don't. He doesn't care two craps about the cats. I just sent Ron a picture of the Bo was laying next to the cat on the bed.
Yeah.
Now yours is a house cat. The cat never gets out, does he?
No, we have two of them. They don't go outside now.
Yeah.
One of them's my youngest daughter's. The one I sent Ron, that's her cat, and then the other one is more or less my son's cat. They all have their favorite kid in the house. Like they all hang out with certain kids. Like
Corey
Bo
wants to
hangs
know,
out with
Justin, if you accepted his request on Discord.
haven't been on there in a couple days. Let me check it real quick.
Hey, Justin, I just sent you a message on Messenger. I spelled it wrong.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
I think they're getting along
Discord.
though. Do they fight over space on the bed?
No.
No?
Well, you said the dog sleeps with your daughter, right?
Yeah, and then that one cat that I sent the picture of to Ron, he sleeps with my youngest daughter.
Huh.
So it's
They all-
they all at bedtime they all split up and go their separate ways, you know.
Yeah, they all have their own kid that they like to hang out with. Oh, I thought I had Discord on my phone. I guess I don't.
My
I'll have
golden
to check it.
retriever, she knew so many words of the English language, and every night, she knew. I'd look at her and I said, "Well, you ready to go to bed?" And she would get up, walk through the living room, and start heading up the stairs. She knew what that meant.
Yeah.
Right into our bedroom. Yeah, I really miss her. Wonderful dog. Shoot.
Don't
guys-
see one on here, Corey.
Okay, Ron, you got to head out.
Yeah, I gotta go up to the grocery store and get some more coffee and soda. I'm gonna have some guests here in a couple hours.
Yeah.
It'll
pick
be good to
up a couple of donuts too.
bad idea.
If you're going to have coffee, you got to have something to go with it.
Yeah. But no, I'm kind of excited to see Tom and Carol. They've been good friends for years.
Sure.
And sorry for loud noise. Garbage man's here.
Corey, I don't see it on there, but if you want to send it to me again, I'm still kind of learning Discord, so I'm not real sure where it's at, but I'm trying to find it here.
Thank you. Over here. Oh, thank you. You too.
What was that? Your mail lady?
No, the garbage dude.
Oh. I thought I heard a female voice. That's all right.
Little
So
extra time.
when the trash truck comes around, do all the critters scatter?
Sometimes. Oh, they all left. The food's gone.
Oh, okay.
I'm no
Oh, here we go.
longer good to them.
You're no longer necessary. They're on to the next mark, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Corey,
Yeah.
what's your name on Discord? Is it CJJP?
Ron, have you ever fed apples to the deer?
I've thrown apples out there. You would think they would jump right on that, but they just kind of turn their nose up. I mean, eventually they
Well,
turn up.
they say you have to either quarter them or whatever. They
do.
want slices, yeah.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Because what amazes me, Lynn told me that squirrels will just fight over apples if they're quartered.
Hmm.
And I never knew that either,
Wow.
I got you, Corey.
Wow.
Okay, Ron. Well, we won't hold you up. We got
Yeah.
things to do, and we're going to be closing out here pretty soon anyway. So
Yeah.
Dominic's got on to his day, and he's got several other locations to go and check in. And
Wait a minute, Dominic's, that's late at night for you, isn't it?
I'm about 5 minutes away from going to bed.
yeah,
Yeah, he's only got one place to go.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, bed.
Now, does the kitty cat go in and sleep with you, Dominic, or
She's already asleep, thankfully.
she's got her own bed? Okay. Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, Ron, thanks for coming in. Justin, we'll see you again later on, buddy.
All right, guys,
All
everybody
right.
have a good day.
Dominic, get a good night's sleep, man.